Well, good afternoon, everybody. Here we are. We are going to celebrate finishers of our 2020 Run on the River, produced by and supporting Astoria Parks Foundation, presented by Bowie Beer Company. Hey, James, what's Flava Flav's favorite beer?
Boy!
Yeah, boy!
Also, a lot of great community partners. Thanks to the great community partners out here at Clatsop Care Health District, the Northwest Coast Trails Coalition, Heath Enterprises, Bank of the Pacific, Astoria Co-op Grocery, Clatsop County Department of Public Health, and Tigard Logging, and Starley Family Dentistry. Thanks for your support of the event.
Yeah, so we are Eclectic Edge Racing. I am William. This is James. We're coming to you here from the great outdoors of the Pacific Northwest. You can see our setup here in the wilderness. So, James, I just heard about your recent camping trip. Tell us about it.
It was intense.
It was intense. All right. That's fabulous. So we're going to get started here. We need to celebrate our finishers, and you can see results and this finisher's video online at eclecticedgeracing.com. And we look forward to seeing all of you back in person for next year's 2021 Run on the River in incredible Astoria, Oregon. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got our 5K finishers to celebrate. So James, take it away. Let's see who we've got.
All right, your 5K champion, also your top female champion, is going to be bib number 136. That's right. That is Balrui Jaya of Beaverton. She ran a 7:19 pace, 22:42. Second overall was 3:63. You just saw an awesome photo there also on the screen of Balrui. Congratulations, taking down the championship. You'll get a champion shirt headed your way as well. Compliments of Eclectic Edge Racing. Your male champion going to get a shirt also. It's Eric Shuck from McMinnville. He ran 23:39, a 7:37 pace. Nice job, Eric. Third overall, 153. 153 there. That is going to be Danielle Konetsky. We got her results right there that was sent over from her virtual Run on the River. Thanks, Danielle. And fourth overall, Keely Lynn. Keely Lynn is bib 175. Keely Lynn, she ran an 8:26 pace. Great job, Keely. 23, that is bib number 23, rounding out our top five. Karen Bowles of Beaverton at bib 324. That is going to be Allison Wisenhunt of Warrenton. We've got in seventh place, bib 300. That's Tim Thornburg from Vancouver, Washington. And Tom Dixon, bib number 55, is going to be your eighth overall finisher, followed by bib 290. That is going to be Erin Sumner. Erin Sumner of Astoria, right there along the Columbia. Let's see here. We've got bib 243. That is Ken Ryuta. Great job, Ken. That is rounding out the top 10 right there. Nice job, Ken.
All right, coming in at 11th place, joining us from Portland, Oregon, we've got Catherine Isom. Nice job, Catherine. In 12th from Ridgefield, Washington, Richard Schisler. Nice job, Richard. In 13th, Shelby Thornburg from Vancouver, Washington. We can see her post there from her device that she used. And by the way, coming up very soon with the next virtual events, you'll be able to post not only a selfie, James, of your beautiful mug as you take it wherever you're out on the course doing your virtual race, but you'll also be able to upload some image from your device that you use. So you'll be able to upload both of those, which is pretty fantastic. All right, in 14th from Vancouver, Matthew Brinkman, followed closely by number 348, Francis Brinkman. They might be related. From Vancouver, Washington, there they are. They were running sideways out there. Nicely done. You look fantastic. Smiling all the way. Next up, Nicole Warwick from Astoria, Oregon. From Seaside, in 17th, we've got Colin Winchin. In 18th, Susie Winchin from Seaside. They might be related. In 19th, from Ocean Park, Washington, Aslyn Fisher. let's see if Ashlyn's got an image here. It's pulling up, okay, an image of what she ran. Looks like she ran across the water. Very special. Nicely done. Special powers. It's difficult to do running across the water, but she did it. Here we go. In 20th place, we've got Stacy De Leon Davis from Portland, Oregon, rounding out your top 20.
And in 21st place, another couple right here. Looks like Andrew Towser, bib 293, followed by Shannon Towser, bib 294, and I'm certain they're related. We've got right behind the Tousers, bib 188. Photograph right there. Nice job. That
It's
is
coming up. I'm a little slow on the uptake on the photographs today, but here we go. It's coming up right now. It's coming up speedy. Oh, look at that. That looks like the mighty Columbia River.
Awesome. That's right. Run on the River 2020 results right here. Right behind the Tousers was 188, Noelle McClure. And in 24th place, bib 54. Great job, Carol Denning from Mount Vernon. Right behind Carol, we'll get you bib number 352. This is going to be David Mandelkern of Hillsborough, California. And that is bib place number 25. 26th place, bib 351. 351, that's Tracy Fenty. Followed by bib number 48, Brianna Dannon. And my favorite number, bib 32, Victoria Buchanan from Snohomish, Washington.
She's our fastest Victoria, by the way.
Oh,
just FYI.
Excellent. Victoria, great job out there. Let's see, bib 66 is 29th place, Stephanie Ellsworth of Long Beach, California. And in 30th, number 88. Great job, Holly Gardner of Hillsborough, Oregon.
In 31st from Warrenton, Dawn Birch, followed closely behind by number 35, Gwen Birch from Warrenton. In fact, they ran the exact same time, so there was no following close behind. They ran side by side. But since they are related, they live in the same household, it's all good if they run even next to each other. Otherwise, they would have been social distance across the path, but that doesn't apply to this case because they're the Birches from Warrenton. Next up from Hillsborough, we've got Balpreet Singh. From Portland, Sandra Hetzel. And rounding out our 5K finishers from Portland, Jennifer Keltner. And I'm going to pull up a photo very quickly of Jennifer. Let's see what comes up. Yes, we are out here in the wilderness. We're floating along the Columbia River. Okay, I guess I can't really get away with that because there's trees in the background and there's no water. We're sort of close to the river, and there they are.
That's right. We're just inland a little bit.
We are inland, and you can see with their photo there. Yeah, boy! Thank you to Boy Beer. They've got the new red ale being sported there in that photo. Okay, coming up next, James, take it away. We've got our 10K finishers approaching the line.
That's right. Congratulations, your 2020 Run on the River champion in the 10K. Bib 87, Omar Garcia of Tigard, Oregon. Omar ran 45.26. That's a 7:19 pace. Wow, that's the same pace as our 5K runner, but just 3.1 miles longer. Mark Ferguson is bib 73. Mark Ferguson from Portland, Oregon. And rounding out the top three, bib 74. That is Sam Ferguson. Mark and Sam Ferguson taking out second and third. And 2:47.
She was our female champion, by the way. Sam Ferguson.
Oh, my bad. Sam Ferguson.
Sam, I am the champion.
Great job, Sam. Female champion right there, third overall. And then at fourth overall, James Rohr of Seaside, Oregon, bib 247. Great job to our fourth place finisher. And number 316. We have a visitor. It's a river cat.
So this is our supervisor, FYI. This is MC. She's supervising, and we'll hand the mic over to her when it's appropriate.
Nice. All right, 316, Kayla Warner of Astoria. Great job, Kayla. Top 5 finish right there. Bib 108 in 6th place is Marcus Auer of Gig Harbor, Washington. And 214, your next finisher coming in here. This is Janice O'Malley, Galizio. Tip 233, your next finisher, Amanda Picard. And 353, right there close by, Jacob Messer of Seattle, Washington. Just about 30 seconds later, bib 185 going to round out our top 10. That is Dermot Maddie of Portland, Oregon with the 101.
And in 11th, with Dermot, we've got Kendra Maddie, 101.34, nicely done. And I'm pretty sure they're related, at least word on the street is that they are. In 12th, we've got James Stephen from Vancouver, Washington. We've got his photo coming up there of his route. Nicely done. That's fantastic. Looks like our supervisor went off to supervise something else. Thank you, MC, for the drive-by. All right, next up, I have no idea where I'm at, but we're going to say that we're in 13th place from Astoria, Laura Evans. Laura Evans, nicely done. Here she comes on the screen as we're speaking. Nicely done, smiling all the way with her bandana there, and she got to run right along the river. Why? Because, James, it is run on the river. And some of them, as we've seen so far, actually did run on the river. Some of them ran by the river. Some of them ran next to the river. Some ran with the river. It's just, it's maddening if you think about all of the river running that's happening. Next up, we've got Summer Beanland. Nice job, Summer from Portland, Oregon. Portland's a large city to the north of us, just FYI. Next up, we've got Derek Black from Portland. June Taylor from Oregon City. We've got her photo coming up here. June Taylor. All right, appropriately named for this month of the year. In fact, this month, James, was named after her. June Taylor. Nicely done, June, getting a month named after you. In 17th, we've got Rick Soa from Snohomish, Washington. We're going to pull up Rick here and see what he looks like out on his course. He looks like a polar watch. Okay, well, we all look very different, that's for sure. Next up in 18th from Hoquiam, Washington, we've got Katrina Linker. We've got Rosalinda Rittenberg from Astoria. And rounding out our top 20 from Vancouver, Washington, Crystal Ochsner. And I'm pulling her up right now. Crystal, let's see what you've got to share with us here. Crystal, it's crystal clear. She's smiling all the way, and she's got a mask on, a topiary. That's right, a shrub in the shape of, it looks like an elk. Wow. We love that here in the Pacific Northwest. Why? Because we're all about flora and fauna. Not just flora, not just fauna, but both.
Absolutely. Great job out there. This is 21st place. Carol Leach of Astoria. Great job, Carol Leach, in 21st place in the 10K. Bib number 10 right there. Emerald Beanland. Emerald Beanland from Hillsboro, Oregon. Bib 181 is going to be your 23rd place 10K finisher. Run on the river. Marianne Mack. Marianne Mack of Vancouver, Washington. Bib 224 is Dina Plattman. Dina Plattman down from Portland. And bib number 42 here, Tyler Corcoran of Spokane, Washington, took the trek down to run on the river along the beautiful Columbia right there for his virtual race. Bib 150, Greg Klefstad. Greg Klefstad is going to be your 26th place finisher. And right there behind him, bib 359, Charlotte Rock Frank of Long Beach, Washington. And bib 269 is going to be your 28th place. That's Amber Seeley. Amber Seeley, nice work, Amber. And 29th, 168, that is Mary Leto of St. Helens, Oregon. Amber was also from St. Helens. And 30th place finisher right here in the 10K, that's John Rudy of Vancouver, Washington. Great job, John.
And rounding out our finishers in our 10K, coming in 31st place from Tolovano Park, Oregon, Amy Fredrickson. In 32nd from Hillsboro, Joy Root. In 33rd from Oregon City, we've got Janine Burkett. Way to go, Janine. And I'm trying to pull up a photo of your finish here. All right. Okay, we see your route. It looks like you're somewhere in maybe the Portland metro area. Who knows? It doesn't matter. It's all good. Next up, we've got 219 or 249. Let's see, from Hillsboro. Joy Root, we just had her. Nice. Bib number 33, Janine Burkett from Oregon City. Did I just do her, James?
Yep, you did. That's all right.
Look at this. You know what? I'm breathing this incredible air in the Pacific Northwest, and it's just got me going all kinds of different places. Next place is 34th, Lonnie Parrish from Newburgh. And in 35th, closing out our 10K finishers from Warrenton, we've got Trudy Klefsted. Nice job to all of our 10K finishers. Coming up next, James, let's go with our half marathoners.
That's right, a 13.1 mile virtual journey for the 2020 Run on the River. Your champion was going to be bib number Bib number 171, Sean Leonard of Happy Valley. Happy to be our top finisher. 7:57. That is a 1:44.01, 7:57 pace for your male champion. Female champion right there behind him, bib 94. This is the half marathon results. And they've got their own virtual finish line. Gotta love it. Rose Gomez from Troutdale ran 8:04 pace, 1:45.37. 1:55 is going to be your next finisher coming in right there. This is Matthew Cool of Oregon City. And in fourth place, bib 213. That is Dwayne Olson from Rainier, Oregon, and 3:07. Daniel Valdez from Portland. Great job, Daniel, rounding out the top five. Sixth place is going to be bib 85. Bib 85 right there. That's April Freyers of Portland. And seventh place, bib 275. Heather Sinotz of Victoria, BC. I think that's our fastest BC finisher. Speaking of Victoria, 275 right there. Bib 194. 194 is eighth place, David Metrick of Poolsbo, Washington. And bib 167 here, the Run on the River virtual race is going to be Marshall Leathers, bib 167. And rounding out your top 10, 118 for the half marathon, Stephanie Hilding from Boise, Idaho, ran a 2:04.12.
And in 11th from Vancouver, Washington, we've got Brett Olson. Way to go, Brett. In 12th, Lane Jackson from Astoria. By far our fastest lane. There's no award for that, but as always, there should be. Why don't we have a lane-only division, James?
Well, as long as he stays in his lane.
Yes. Next up in 13th, we've got Deborah Glazier from Boise, Idaho. She might be our fastest Idahoan. Nicely done. We see her route right there. Yes, very nicely done. Next up, we've got in 14th place from Oregon City, Anna Kuehl. From Ridgefield, Washington in 15th, Carrie Fernandez. From Portland in 16th, we've got Jeffrey Folsom. Let's see if his photo pulls up here. Nicely done. All right, we see a photo of his device. That's incredible. Next up, Hilary Stock from Warrenton. Nice job, Hilary. We're going to see if her photo pulls up here. It's loading. It's taking a while because it has to bounce, James, from here to there to a satellite and back down to another server and to the computer. And it's just, it's amazing, really, to think that it goes as fast as it does.
It's true.
All right. There she is. Next up, Jessica Soa. From Snohomish, Washington. She's got her Sunday morning run there at Willis D. Tucker Community Park. Love it. Next up, in 19th place, Amanda Rush from Astoria. And rounding out our top 20 from Vancouver, Washington, Alina Bajere.
Okay, your next 20 here. This is 21st place. This is going to be bib 266. This is Jared Shukinek from Urbandale, Iowa. And also in 22nd, 2:05 right there. This is, again, the half marathon distance. Francisco Noyola of Sherwood, Oregon. Bib number 190 is going to be your next finisher here. Leslie McLeod of Forest Grove. And bib 41, Kimberly Corcoran. Great job, Kimberly, from Spokane, Washington. And 319 going to be your next half marathoner. That's Emmy Warznick of White Salmon, Washington. A beautiful place. 319 right there, her bib number. Bib 21 is going to be your 26th place finisher. Abbey Borowski of Portland, Oregon. And a nice photograph right there.
Big smile. Love it.
That's right. Brick house behind her right there. Nice work. We've got, let's see, that was bib 21, Abbey, and 195, Anna Lisa Miller from Vancouver, Washington, bib 195. That's 27th place.
She has her own finish line also. That is awesome. The family helping out there.
Love that. The virtual finish line right there with her fans cheering her on. And your next finisher here is going to be bib 135. 135 is Frank Jensen of Vancouver, Washington. 29th place is bib 259, Lori Ryan of Toledo, Washington, and 30th overall. Oh, we got a picture of her? Oh, nice.
Yeah. Tongue hanging out. It was hard work out on the course, but he got it done.
That's right. They made it happen. And this is going to be, that was Lori Ryan, and we've got 30th place, rounding out 30th right there. We've got, let's see here, one more time.
Kate Ellingson,
yes, that's right.
Looks like.
That's Catherine. Yep, Catherine Ellingson of Portland.
All right, here we go. It looks like in 31st place, we've got Kimberly Kesling from Bend, Oregon. Bend is in Central Oregon, by the way. It's on the other side of the Cascades. For those people that struggle in geography, it's over there. Next up, from Upland, California, we've got Talia Bowman. Let's see if we've got something here for Talia coming up on the screen. Talia, there she is. She's raising the roof. 2 big arms strong. I love it. Nice job, Talia. Next up, we've got Stephanie Ball from Albany, Oregon. Eric Schmick from Bremerton, Washington in 34th place. In 35th, Bib 69 from Long Beach, Washington. We've got Patricia Fagerland and Kelly Jacobson. It looks like they probably ran together. Let's see if they're coming up here. They are, and they ran sideways. A common theme with a lot of the virtual races, people running sideways, James. Why? Because they can.
That's right.
Next up, we've got Kimberly Kesling from Bend, Oregon. Talia Bowman. You know what? I think I'm just repeating people at this point. Let's go with 37th place.
That's right. We've got John.
John Dudek from Eagle, Idaho. In 38th, from Newberg, Oregon, Jessica Wolfer. And from Corvallis, the heart of the valley, our next 2 finishers, Mary Jo Schultz and Joan Clapper. Nicely done, everybody. That closes out all of our half marathon finishers. That concludes the finishers for everybody in our 2020 Run on the River. Again, produced and supported by Astoria Parks Foundation, presented by Bowie Beer Company. Yeah, Bowie!
Yeah, Bowie!
And James, again, our partnering sponsors. Who were those people?
Thanks so much for supporting the virtual Run on the River here, and as William mentioned, presented by Bowie Beer, Clatsop Care Health District, your partners, Northwest Coast Trails Coalition, Heath Enterprises, Bank of the Pacific, Astoria Co-op Grocery, also Clatsop County Department of Public Health, Tigard Logging, and Starley Family Dentistry. All your community partners being a part of this virtual version of the 2020 Run on the River.
And again, thanks to all of our participants, all of our great finishers. Results are online at eclecticedgeracing.com. And very shortly, this video of all of you fantastic finishers will be linked on that results page as well. And again, we can't wait to see you out there physically at a race very, very soon. Thanks for coming out and supporting all the wonderful causes of our community. See you very soon.